Guys, we have a big breaking news coming out. Providence mayor on the false arrest claims in Brown University shooting. No one in custody. I want to show you something really quick here. Look at this part, guys. Look at this one here. What happened today in the Brown University comes on the eve of Sandy Hook anniversary. Can you believe that? Wow. All right, so we're gonna see what's going on here, guys. This is a dark time, very dark times that we are living. My. And what happened in Syria? It was the anniversary of Assad leaving Syria and heading to Moscow. He was exiled to Moscow. So that also was the anniversary. And we had US soldiers, they got hit. 2 have passed today. So man, these anniversaries, they're not looking good. So again, man, it's just mind-blowing that you have one in the in Syria and you have one here in the US. All right, so let's see what's going on here, guys. Please pray for the families and friends that lost their loved ones. Please pray for those who are also in critical condition. Tonight's event at Brown University comes on the eve of the 13th. The 13th anniversary. I can't believe it's 13 years already of the what happened in Connecticut, where 6 adult and 20 young ones, man, were out on December 14, 2012. Man, our hearts are with the Brown University as this tragic story unfolds. The Sandy Promise, the nonprofit formed after the event, wrote on X, "We cannot allow this to keep happening. We must #end gun violence." Once again, this event is the latest in a wave of school-related GUN violence nationwide. More than 70 facilities have injured hundreds of people across the U.S. so far this year, including a shooting at Utah Valley University that left political activist Charlie Kirk gone. Here's the thing, guys, and I want people to understand this very well. Very well. It's not the GUN that's causing a problem. It's the person behind the GUN. What's going on in the minds of people? What's wrong with their hearts? Well, again, the Bible says that in the end time, there will be many lawlessness. It's not the GUN. It's none of that. It's a sin problem that's happening. Not too many people are reading the gospel. Fill your minds with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. That's true peace. But if you don't do that, the world is going to fill your mind with all these lawlessness stuff. Here's another one. Local authorities had a joint training just months ahead of the event, Brown University police chief says. Now, I truly apologize if I'm not saying the words. This platform is really strict when it comes to stuff like this, guys, when, this type of story. So just follow me with the code words. I truly, again, I apologize about that, but I have no other choice. I get hit too many times on this platform. So officials held a joint training just months before the event at Brown University occurred. Now, it says here, according to school police chief Rodney. Now, the training included university and local police as well as fire and rescue officials. It's something we certainly plan for, practice for, rehearse, but never want to see it come to fruition like it did today. So they were preparing, not preparing, they were training for stuff like that, and it happened. So it just, It's just something that people don't want to see or hear. This type of breaking news. It's just, very sad and concerning. 4 minutes ago, anybody could have accessed the building. As exterior doors were unlocked during exam period, mayor says. Ain't there security? I mean, it says here exterior doors of Brown University, Barris, and Holly building were unlocked during the time of the event because exams were taking place. So anybody could have access to the building at that time. Now, this event unfolded around 4 p.m., which was during regular hours when exams were taking place, says Smiley. Shelter in place order for the broader Brown community is still in place, as the location of the suspected individual is uncertain. Everybody is understandably very anxious right now, says Smiley. Brown is an open campus in a residential neighborhood and is not a walled off gated campus. Wow. $10 minutes ago. Student says she heard 5 or 6 GUN shots before sprinting to safety. One Brown University student said she was studying in the building where the event took place before hearing 5 or 6 and sprinting towards her dorm. I've never experienced anything like this, so I didn't really know what to make of it. But there were just so many in sequence. The Sun told the news. So, the Sun, who is on lockdown in her room, Sun, that's her name. Sun who is on lockdown in her room, says she left her belongings in the building before running outside with her fellow classmate. We run out there and like everybody is running. It was so scary, she said, adding, I was thankfully able to get into my dorm safely. I can understand, her situation, because that also, I was in that situation too back in 1998 when I was in middle school in Puerto Rico. It was a lunch break, and in Puerto Rico they have like the outside and stuff like that. It's not like inside building. It's like Florida. Florida schools like outside too. But in Puerto Rico, yeah, when we went to our lunch break, there was multiple students that were hit. One of them was he was my cousin, but I never knew him like that. But he was like my first cousin, and he passed away. He got hit right here, and the bullet came from the back. Came out from the back. So it is very disturbing. It is very disturbing, especially being 13 or 14 years old, witnessing that. It's just brutal. So that happened back in 1998 in Vega Alta. Give me a second here, guys. We have a breaking news updates. This is not the suspect, but it seems like someone was taken into custody, not the shooter. Police still searching for the suspect. An individual was in custody until authorities determined they were not the shooting suspect. Following questioning, and Brown University President Christina said in a message through the school's alert system. The university initially said a suspect was in custody, then retracted the statement, informing the community a suspect was still at large and to remain shelter in place. Once again, law enforcement are still looking for the individual, the shooter. Providence Mayor Brett said in a Saturday evening news conference, "We continue to be in lockdown. And it is imperative that all members of our community remain shelter in place. This means keeping all doors locked and ensuring no movement across the campus. Hmm. We have another breaking news. What's going on here? 1 minute ago, what we know about the Brown University. All right, so I'm just gonna skip this one here. Let me go back on X. All right, so you got the mayor. I think he's the mayor. Yeah, the mayor. So he's coming out putting some updates news here. Okay, so the mayor on the false arrest claims in Brown University shooting, no one in custody. So officials are clarifying that there were no prior warnings and correcting the early misinfo about a individual being detained. The first we learned about today was the 911 call that came in. But we had no other, I don't think we had no other notice or threat indicators or anything like that. There was an individual who was preliminarily thought to be involved. It was later determined to have no involvement, and that's why we can confirm that at this time there is nobody in custody. The length of that investigation or interrogation of that individual, I don't know. Okay, so once again, they're still looking for the person. Now, I did post a video not too long ago that you have law enforcement urging neighbors to check your cameras. If you have any information to, share the video to them. All right, so they're urging everyone out there to check your cameras. Give me a second here, guys. And also your doorbell cameras. See, guys, I mentioned this in my last video. This is Nick. He said this not too long ago, and I mentioned this in my last video. Still no photos of the Brown University individual, no CCTV, no Ring cameras, no cell phone video, nothing. The dude could be in New York by now. I mean, it's crazy. It's just absolutely mind-blowing. I mean, this is a university, man. They got a whole bunch of cameras there. They have a whole bunch of cameras. I mean, but it's kind of strange that there's no photo. Hold on. Give me a second here. What in the world? There's a video here. I'm not going to play that video, guys. This platform is really strict. Almost 4 hours after the situation in university, students and those in nearby buildings are still locked down. Authorities seems to have no idea where this individual is and if there's still a threat to the campus. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff coming out. This is one of those strange stories. So you have Providence PD Police Department on this event. We're looking for video evidence right now. Oh, they have no videos, nothing. Absolutely nothing. We're looking for video evidence right now. It's hard to believe something like this. It's just hard. It's like what happened in September in not New York, but you guys already know the Pentagon. Again, they have there was only supposedly one footage that showed. You guys know what happened in 2001. I'm not gonna say too much, but again, out of thousands and thousands of cameras, supposedly there was only one footage. It just, I don't know. I'm not trying to go too deep into conspiracy stuff here. All right, so Providence Police Commander Tim said, "We're using witness evidence and we're just looking for video, mostly right now because we like to get an image out as quickly as we can of the suspect." Okay, all these videos will be shared on my Twitter page, but boy, oh boy, no videos. What are your thoughts, guys? What are your thoughts? All right, so I guess I'll make one more video and then I have a late night video. So I would keep it updated with all this news here, guys. This is a very important breaking news that is breaking right now. And please send prayers to the families and friends that lost their loved ones. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Till next time later. Peace.